more depending on your distribution, or another way to say it, which measure do you think is going to be a little bit more steady and not get swayed on our distribution one way or the other? What do you think?
Well, if you have a really high number, then it's gonna throw the mean off a lot more than the mean,
Okay.
or a really low number.
Okay.
Extreme value.
Yeah, you're getting at it, and that's the point here. So let's look at a few different distributions. All of these distributions will have the same median, okay? From least to greatest. And so that one has a median of 100. That one also has a median of 100. All right, now taking, oh, that's fine, that's fine. No, I actually want this to have a point to be 95. It's okay, it's fine, just leave it as is. This one also has a median of 100. Look, I mean, what do you notice has changed as we go from this to this?
The average would be much higher.
Well, the average is gonna be much higher, but I mean, I'm just looking at what the data, the actual data itself, what's the thing that's changed?
The high score.
The high score, okay? Median stayed the same. It didn't get swayed, okay? Steve, you were saying, you know, the average is gonna get swayed though. Okay. Now, the average here is 100. Average here is now 181.7. Okay? And it's just one score that did that. The median stuck, stayed 100. But the average, it's almost like that. Now, I've got to be careful with my son. He's a follower. He will follow and do things with kids without thinking. It's sort of like what the average is doing here. It's going, I'm going to follow the 600, man. I mean, let's go higher. And it was one score. It was one person. It was one score. So the median's going more stable. It's just measuring the actual middle of the data, the middle point. Okay. So what this kind of tells you here is that if this distribution is normal, let's say it's normal, everything's symmetric, looking good. Okay. Let's say this one is, now would it be negatively skewed or positively skewed? We're getting more stuff on the high end.
Negative.
Okay, so like it's leaning towards the high end, it's negatively skewed. So if that one's negatively skewed, look where the average heads in the negatively skewed distribution. Okay? It heads towards the high end. Right, it's gonna shift. It's gonna shift and head towards the high end. Okay, and then that would make this one over here, let me give you the average. All right. Okay, so what was changing here? Okay, was we got the low score, now that changed too. Okay, but and it might have to be 95, I might have written it down wrong. But illustration purposes here, your average is 85, it went down, it followed the low score. Okay? All a real low score. Okay? Right? All right. Now that's a bunch of words, a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Doesn't mean a lot to you. Let's look at some words. I mean, that's some pictures. Okay? All right, so let's look at a positively skewed distribution. Okay, so it's leaning over to the left. It's positively skewed. let's say that our median is 60, okay? I'm gonna place that right here. Let's say that that's our median. And that's not at the peak of the curve, okay? Not right there in the middle. In a normal distribution, it would be, okay? The median would be right there in the middle of the normal distribution, at the peak, okay? And now, the mumbo jumbo of this is when we were looking at this data here, talking about positive, negatively skewed, we need to investigate that just a little bit more when we look at our distribution and what happens to the mean. Okay? Now, which way do you think that the mean is going to be swayed in this particular distribution? Is it going to, now, let's pretend like it was normal before and our median was here. And our mean was here. Which way do you think the mean's going to go? Is it going to fall over here? Or is it going to go fall over this way? Is it going to be to the right or the left of the median? What do you think?
To the right.
In this distribution, it's positively skewed. I mean, you think it would be. You think it would be. But here's the deal, okay? We're taking this in the context of all it takes is one high score for that mean to follow it, right? We got a whole bunch of stuff down here. I mean, it's just the way it was. It was normal before, and now somebody busted out this really high score. Where's the mean gonna go? It's only one of them. My distribution is skewed because it's only one person that got that high score, but my mean's gonna follow that high score, okay? So study that a little bit. Your mean could look like this. I mean, it's going to be to the right of the median, okay, because it's following this high end. Let's just say it's 80. Okay. And this is just for illustration purposes, okay? So it's kind of backwards of what you thought it would be. I mean, for the average, in a skewed distribution, that's the way it's going to work, because it's following the high score. It only takes one. You saw it only took one. 600, and all of a sudden the mean went, whoa, boom, followed that high score. Okay? The median's a lot more stable. It didn't shift very much from if it was like at the peak before. It didn't shift a whole lot, but the mean does. The mean shifts and follows that high score. Okay, and then it will work the other way around on the negatively skewed distribution. I think you can see how that would work. You have a negatively skewed distribution, but you got more stuff on the high end. So if leaning, if our mean and our median used to be there, our median gets shifted just a little. But again, here, this is negatively skewed. The shift in the mean is going to be more extreme. It follows even one low score. That's all it takes. Even though there's not very many of them. Even one extremely low score would take your mean, and where it used to be here at the peak, it's going to shift it to the left of the median. Let's just keep it consistent, say it's 60 again, okay? And that's where your mean is going to be. In a negatively skewed distribution, this is what you would expect, okay? All right, those are concepts that I want you to be familiar with. Just study them, because there may be
So
some,
if we go back up to that other set of data that you had on the other page,
yeah. That's
that
what
last,
I told you we need to investigate that a little bit more and see if we were right about what we were
yeah.
saying.
so that last column would be a negatively skewed.
All right, let's think about it. If this, let's just pretend like this one was normal. What's happening here is we've got low end scores.
It's positive.
It's one up. Right? Still got a lot, maybe we